How do you write a daily journal for beginners? If you're a beginner, right out of the gate, you've heard about journaling and heard from a lot of people that this is important, you want to try it out, but you're not sure what to do. Well, I want to help you just get started. You don't need to overdo it. Let's just make it as simple as possible and get the ball rolling. Let's jump into it. If you're brand new to journaling and you're just beginning, let's really simplify, strip it down, and I'll give you a few ideas on ways that'll make this easier. First of all, choose where you'll write. One of the things that I found to be most impactful is to write in a different space from where I work. Okay, so I don't usually write in my journal in my office chair. Sometimes I'll write on a couch or sometimes in my bed before or after I wake up. But even in my office, if I'm writing or reflecting, I've got a separate chair that I go to away from my desk that allows me to dig in and feel like that space and that time is set apart, not for working, but for journaling and writing and reflecting. So decide where you're going to write. As you're beginning writing, I want you to be careful to set realistic and small goals about your journaling practice. Consistency is way more important than quantity, especially as you're beginning. And so it can be really simple, just a few bullet points as you get started so that you don't feel like you need to write forever and it's exhausting you at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, or in the middle of the day. And at that point, it feels like a burden rather than a joy and a fun experience. Now, if you're someone who opens up a blank notebook or journal and you're not sure what to write, let me give you a few ideas. First of all, write things you're grateful for. It's one of the easiest, but also most impactful things you can do inside of a journal is writing gratitude. 3 things, 5 things, 10 things. Or you could do a whole journaling session just making a huge list of gratitude. That's a great way to lift your mood and energy. Second, just ask the question, how am I feeling right now? It's a great way to check in with your emotions and your mental health to take a pulse on what's going on inside of your body and give yourself that space. Number 3 is you can write a quick log of what's been happening to you, what happened in that day, or to capture a memory that you want to remember. I love the whole concept from that movie Inside Out of core memories. Maybe you want to capture core memories, something really special happened that day, and how can you capture that? Use your journal for that. Number 4 is just free write. You don't need to have any agenda, just what is coming to mind, just write. Just whatever comes, just write it, and it's a way to just get things out of your mind, and sometimes it can really put your mind at ease in a good way. The whole point here, and why I'm giving you a bunch of options, is that what you write is more determined by what you want to get out of your journaling practice. And so I'd invite you to just start with 1 or maybe 2 of these things to start, and then you can expand from there. But again, keep it simple. And sometimes structured journals can be really helpful with this. I've got a few that I've created, some for morning and evening personal reflections to create your intentional days and weeks and months. One to connect you with God, which is a great way that you can utilize journals. And then this one is more of a conversational journal called Tell Me More to connect with your spouse or partner and journal and connect and have conversations and ask questions and reflections with each other. So all different ways, and they're structured and really helps you along your way instead of looking at a blank page. But no matter what strategy and approach you choose, I invite you to take the mindset to be patient and gentle with yourself, because it's probably not going to feel like a transformative practice on the first day or the first week. So just stay with it. If you miss days, just come back and start the next day. That's fine. No judgment. Just keep recommitting to the process and the practice of journaling if that's something that's really important to you. And final thing to remember is that the goal of journaling is to serve you, not to be a perfect published work. This isn't something that you're going to share with the world. So start small, be honest, and make it a habit that you actually look forward to, that feels like a joy and a friend as you spend that time in your journal. Thanks so much for being here. I hope this is helpful for you. Don't forget, I've got my 7-day journal reset program that you can grab. We'll put that in the description below, and all my custom journals that you can have access to start you on your path or continue on your path as you create a journaling habit that's transformational for you. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.